I went to Case Western Reserve University because a guidance counselor in my high school in Mount Vernon, New York, told me it had a great pre-med program and I wanted to be a psychiatrist. I really enjoyed the education I got there after I left the pre-med program because I selected great professors and many of my classes had less than 12 people in them. The education was very worthwhile for me, and while I was there, among the other things that I did is I worked on Carl Stokes' first campaign for mayor, I worked on open housing, and I joined a terrific group of guys in our fraternity, which no longer exists, Phi Sigma Delta. As a freshman, I invited two of my good friends to join our fraternity, Dick Thompson and Hal Payne, and in that way we integrated the fraternity. What's been extraordinary is the connection we feel to each other. Some of the best friends I have are my fraternity brothers, and I'm probably in contact with 20 to 30 of them. In fact, we've had 5 reunions since I graduated from college, and only last week I was in New York and 8 of us got together for dinner. After Case Western Reserve, I went to law school because I felt that was a great way to change society. I was at the University of Wisconsin, and I was invited to spend the summer of my first year of law school in Mississippi. That experience working in the civil rights area in Mississippi in 1966 changed my life. As a result of the kindness and the generosity I discovered in the black community, I decided that I would spend the rest of my life devoting time and energy to improving the lot of black Americans in our country. But over these years, I've started any number of programs both in Mississippi and in the inner cities of America, including in San Francisco where I live now. I'm delighted to see how many fantastic people who are very involved in their community came out of Case Western Reserve.
I met Malcolm the first day of 3rd grade at Francis W. Pennington Elementary School. We became close friends and have remained each other's closest friend. Mal and I together were taking on every establishment. That Mount Vernon was the very first city in America to voluntarily integrate its public school system. Mal and I and our parents and a collection of liberal Jewish families, plus the clergy, were the ones who all banded together to make Mount Vernon the integrated town it became. We would go into the projects at night and explain to families the vital importance of getting out the vote. Mal spent the summer of 1966 in Grenada, Mississippi, one of the hot spots and the most dangerous spots in all of the Deep South in those days. He conducted one of the first totally successful voter registration drives. Mal went to Richland Center, Wisconsin, began practicing with a general practitioner. In or about 1972, conceived what he named as Project Understanding. It was to bring black children up from Mississippi every summer to spend 2 weeks in and around Richland Center, and also to send white students down from Richland Center to Mississippi. This project continued for many years, many decades thereafter. The combination of his studies in the humanities and the social sciences and what he was able to accomplish through the fraternity and the inter-fraternity council is what really propelled him to a very public life as a lawyer and beyond. There is no better ambassador in terms of his feelings about the university. There is no better ambassador in terms of the good works that he has done in all the various communities, for all the various lives he has touched. He brings great glory to Case Western Reserve, and it's one of the things he's proudest of as a building block, as a formative feature in his long and generously spirited life.